Standard 6A states demonstrate knowledge of indigenous people before the arrival of Europeans. Our indigenous people are going to be our Native Americans, the Paleo Indians, and etc. Your embedded concepts are, these are your big concepts: culture, population, resources, and change. You need to know for this standard how the indigenous people lived, their homes, how they hunted, and how they obtained resources. You need to know their way of life, their culture, and their values. Your key skills are going to be to demonstrate knowledge, compare and contrast. For this standard, you need to research how the indigenous people's way of life was, how they lived, where they obtained resources, their culture and values, and you need to know exactly when the Europeans arrived. Then you're going to compare and contrast how the indigenous people are after the arrival versus how they were before the arrival of the Europeans. So our indigenous people or our Native Americans hunted and gathered their food. They also planted their food such as corn, potatoes, pumpkins, and yams. Our Europeans arrived through Christopher Columbus in 1492. Their arrival posed problems for our Native Americans. Some Native Americans did not like their arrival, and they did not want to change their ways. They wanted to preserve their traditions, where other Native Americans decided to join the Europeans' way of life. So this caused conflict between the Europeans and the Native Americans. So this is Standard 6A, and you may look at the resources to obtain more answers to your questions to complete this standard.